Well, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself actually on the show is Billy. Only one thing to say to you, Billy. Wow. I'm sharp. I'm sharp.
Oh, dear, mate, eh? Inject that right into my bones. I'm telling you something new, mate. I'll tell you what. Glasgow Rangers, UEFA Cup semi-finalists. Unbelievable, mate.
Yep. If anybody wants to think about the board and where we are and all the other stuff, just look where we were 9 years ago today, mate, or yesterday, or whatever it was, who we were playing and what we were doing. Anyway, what a roller coaster of emotions. The game should have been out of sight. I thought we were a wee bit unfortunate. I didn't think there was a lot wrong with Roof's first goal, mate, to get chopped off, you know?
Aye, buddy, it's... I mean, if that's a deliberate handball, and then I've got another name for it. VAR's helped us on occasions with big decisions, but I think it's got that one wrong big time, because that is never a deliberate handball. Is flying air, mate, in my book, and that goal should have stood.
Aye, I think so as well, mate. And what a goal for Tav, what a start. He gets the penalty. I'm going to be honest with you, if it was my side, I would have been, it was a penalty, I think, but a red card was harsh, I thought. If it had been in another box, I wouldn't have been happy. But you take it. Tav down the middle. Nerves too close to the goal for me, but it goes in the net. 2-0, and we're coasting, mate.
That's right, but we're cruising at 2-0. I mean, Tav's his first goal was different class. Like, you know what I mean? When he slid across the guy and he knew exactly what he's doing. That wasn't he's not just passing that into the danger area. He knew exactly where he was putting that one. I mean, and his penalty kick, mate. You know what I mean? That's what I like about Tavi's penalties. You know what I mean? He can go down the middle. He can go high to either corner. You know what I mean? So he doesn't hit two penalties the same, which is good, mate. But after that, mate, we're cruising. We're absolutely cruising, buddy. So we were cruising, mate.
The only criticism is we didn't go and get the third goal, mate. Yeah.
Aye, mate. That's you're always, especially when there's only one goal in it, mate. You know what I mean? It's one of the ones. You know, you're saying to yourself, one wee mistake could cost us here, or have they got the part and score, or the boy could hit a wonder strike. Anything can happen with a one goal lead. We definitely needed that third goal to kill the tie. So we did.
We did get it. They got their goal with their own effort again, I think, mate. And it's a good header by the boy. We'd only one header around the park row there, Goldston. The guy got away from him. Keyman never got to it. Yeah, you can criticise him. Boy puts it in the net, good header. And then again, nervy for the next few minutes, mate.
Aye, I mean, the goal that they scored, it was like a comedy errors.
Before it,
mate. Aye, before it, I thought it went out for a corner, and then when the guys, I mean, the boys flashed a great ball into the box. It's a cracking ball into the box, and the big boy. To be honest with you, I think Big Golson was trying to organise boys round about him when he should have been on his toes, and then your big Roof's got, he's let him get a run on him as well, like, you know. And then when you look at it as well, we've nobody on the post there again, mate. No. I'm a great lover of putting a player on the post, Ox.
I would have done both posts when you've got an extra man. Anyway, I think we'll need to get these phone lines open, mate. So let's hear from yous.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Aye, listen, mate, what a night. And then you're right, they get to go. The game sort of peters out. We're a bit nervy. We start the second half, still a wee bit nervy. Then we got our foothold, and we get a great goal made by Kamara, and I think Aribo was involved.
Aye, mate, that's right. Aye. I mean, at the start of the second half, for that team been down to 10 men, I thought they actually looked more composed on the ball than we did. I thought we didn't use, but it was all like quick push runs. You know what I mean? Just the ball was like a hot tatty when we should have been a wee bit more composed on the ball. and using their extra man wisely and stretching the game. I thought we didn't do that, like, you know. And then when we sort of got ourselves together again and started to play a bit of football, it was like I don't know what it was like, but it was when we started to play football again, then I'm saying to myself, we're all right here. You know what I mean? They were obviously going to get a wee bit of the ball, like, you know, they were going to get a wee period in the game, because you can't control the game for 90 minutes, mate. It doesn't work like that. You know that yourself. Anybody that plays football.
Pretty close to a perfect performance. If we didn't get that silly corner away, mate, that was pretty close, you know. You know, we kept sniffed all the danger away, and we attacked and had a purpose. But how did we not make it 4-1? And the chances in the Scotty Arfield, he will be getting it ripped to him in that dressing room. Eh? Billy will be taking that picture of him, didn't we?
Put it in a frame, mate. I'll hit me over the head with it. I'll tell you that. I know. I mean, that one, his first chance, I don't know what he was trying to do there, Scotty. I don't know if it was just because he was maybe called and just on, or he's just... I know, mate.
It must have been a total of 8 yards for the goal. I think it was 4 yards twice, and he never hit the target with both of them, mate. Not once.
He snatched at the first one. He snatched at the first one, and he could have... See if he lets the ball come across him there. He could have took a touch on it, and he could have picked his spot, or he could have rolled it to the laddie right, and Scotty Wright's got a tap in at the back post.
Twice he should have tap hands. Twice.
Oh, and the second one, man.
I think we've been joined in morning, evening morning.
Ox, how we going, son?
Oh, mate, I can't sum it up, Warren. It's I think we were 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, mate, and now we're in a semi-final of a major European trophy, mate.
Ox, I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon tonight. I thought before the game, I fancied us. We made hard work here, but the fact we're in the last 4 European competition, absolutely brilliant. What can you say?
Yeah. Put any words what it means for you, Warren.
Ox, I was actually thinking today, it's meeting a mate of mine. Now, I'm just 2 years off. See the Barcelona. My first memories of the football was 1974. I mind that World Cup. Sandy Jardine playing a blinder for Scotland. I can't mind the 1974 Scottish Cup final. Now, I know who was in it and what the result was. But going forward with football and that, and I was thinking, I've only seen Rangers in one semi-final, and that was it 2008, 2012. I was there in 2008. I was there in Manchester. And this afternoon I was thinking, I've never seen Rangers in a semi-final of a European competition. And as the time marched on to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then it started kicking in, and there we are, we've done it. I'm over the moon.
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. We've also been joined by Tommy Linder-Bogner. How are we doing, Tommy?
Thanks, Ox. Oh, brilliant, Ox. What a night, what a game. I said to you last night, Ox, if we turned up, we'd do the business, and we did it for that. Oh, Ox, you couldn't fault one single player. I was getting a bit frustrated with Calvin Bassey with some of his antics in the first half. I'm thinking, get him. But yeah, well, brilliant, Ox. I thought they were brilliant. Absolutely. And
man of the match for you, Tommy. Man of the match.
Lundstrom, Ox.
Mate, one of the best performances by a midfielder for a long, long time. Billy Lundstrom, absolutely superb.
I really think I was surprised.
Wait a minute, Tommy. Just let hear the names and let people talk, mate. Billy?
Go on then.
Oh, it's no bother, Tommy. We're all excited, pal. They're not done, pal. No, Johnny Lundstrom for me, mate. He covered every blade of grass, mate. Every blade of grass. He tucked in. He kept it simple. I mean, that run he made, I think it was 115 minutes into the game when he went away wide and he cut the ball back. I mean, the boy covered every blade of glass, and he don't want me one wee slag pass, and he went down with cramp. So, I mean, that's understandable. But Johnny Lundstrom is absolutely immense, mate. Immense.
There you go, and you come, Tommy.
I was just going to say, Ox, and I thought Ramsey was brilliant as well, Ox. I thought he had a great game. He was unlucky with one or two of his chances, but I thought he had a good game as well. I felt sorry for Giovanni because he takes him and Jack, I think, in the game's won, and to rest him for Sunday, but you could clearly say that the game isn't over. I mean, as Alan McCoy was saying there, they were frightened about getting the mob corners, free kicks, set plays, because they'd nothing to play from them sort of things, Ox, because when you're down to 10 men and you're chasing the game and you've got to get a goal from somewhere, you think, well, I'm taking two players off because I'm resting them for Sunday. We all know that's what he was doing. And it's like Ali said there, the 1 minute Connor Golson probably switches off, the guy scores a goal. And you think, oh no. But I always thought that we'd score again, Ox.
Quick question for you, Riff. I know that people like VAR and all that, and I'm growing into it. Only thing is, I think it kills when a goal's scored, you need to wait. But would you have chopped that Roof's first goal off?
No,
I agree.
It's not intentional, Ox.
No, I didn't think so, mate. Warren, man of the match for you?
Well, it's a hard one. It's a hard one because I'll tell you something, Ox. They all played well.
Have you been talking to Fox, Warren?
No, but I'll tell you one man who, and I've kind of thought for a wee while, the Lundstrom boy. They say, he plays a great game and this and that. I was watching him particularly tonight, and he's really good on the ball. He's absolutely fantastic. He had a great game. A few of them, they were brilliant. I mean, crikey, we had to post 3 times with a couple of goals disallowed. Another day it's 5-1 to Rangers. But what a night, Ox, what a night. Absolutely over the moon.
What a result for the club. Anyway, we've also been joined by Juicy Bear. Evening, Juicy.
Evening, guys. Everyone still alive?
Oh, Juicy,
after that?
My wife picked me off the ceiling, Juicy.
Go on then, Juicy. The floor's yours.
Well, I said before the game, we wanted the front three to turn up. They turned up. I thought Roof was excellent tonight. He was involved. The balls over the top to him, the running onto, were causing them problems throughout the game. I thought Bassey's, some of the balls they were playing were just quality. And Barisic, for as long as he was on the pitch, was just putting ball after ball in, causing them problems all night for as long as he was on for. Just fantastic. And yeah, they came back into it. Unfortunately, had to go into extra time. But, we were still worthy winners, guys. Absolutely fantastic.
That was deliberate, just to give us a longer sound song. That was deliberate. That's...
Yeah. But the momentum's just take us through,
Mm-hmm.
into Sunday.
And who's shone for you quickly, Juicy?
Well, I thought Barisic was outstanding, particularly when you consider he's not played a lot for us, recently. He was putting quality balls in. So unlucky with the VAR decision on the hand. I don't think it was deliberate. It's a case you can argue, certainly, isn't it? I didn't think he knew much about it when it came off the guy's head into his hand. So that was really unlucky. As you were just saying, guys, Roof could easily have had 3 goals tonight. I thought he was excellent as well. So probably my guys, Roof, Barisic, and obviously Tav, who got 2 goals, thought he was excellent. For as much as we were a little bit unhappy about his performance last week, Tav turned up tonight for sure. So they're my 3.
All right, okay. Billy, sum up what this means to you.
I can remember watching the game in Florence when Nacho Novo scored that penalty, mate. But I'll tell you, I was stone hard my old man's 40 that night. But this is right up there with it, mate. Different. Honest to God, I'm getting a wee bit emotional now, mate. But absolutely, I'm over the moon, mate. As I said to you, buddy, I've been dreaming for for the game against Dortmund. And I'll tell you, by the way, we're going all the way. We're going all the way. We're going to do this. I'm telling you, I'm absolutely so proud of my football team, our football team. I'm so proud of the fans. They sung their heart out all night. The Union Bears, what a display they put on, mate. That is just proper Rangers stuff. We're up 1 minute, we're down the roller coaster. I'm no joking, Ox. Different class. It means everything. Absolutely everything.
Well done. I don't think you're alone, mate. I think the bank holiday couldn't have came at a better time for the Bears tomorrow. Warren.
Aye, decent, mate. Is it the bank holiday tomorrow? Mox, it's just great. It's great. I could see it coming. And I thought this week is either going to go one way or the other. And this is the way. Great start of the week. Absolutely fantastic. I'll tell you nothing. They were cock a hoop 24 hours ago. They're under covers right now. Because see the first 20 minutes where Rangers played tonight. Get out of Hampden. And we'll bury them, and I think we will anyway. But I said that in the league game, I always fancy Rangers. But really, I was proud. As I say, it's a second time in my lifetime that I've seen Rangers now get into the last four of a European competition. And I'm over the moon tonight. And I thought, come on, I would speak to Rangers Radio. Spoke to a couple of mates, a mate earlier, and I thought, I'll be with the boys. And a couple of more drinks will be poured. I'm over the moon tonight, Ox, over the moon.
Good man. We'll be joined by David, first in caller. Evening, David.
Hi there.
Evening, David. Paul.
How you doing? Nice
Hi,
to
guys.
speak to you.
Sorry, I was listening to the main feed. I just wanted... I've listened to the stream a lot, right, and just... my emotions tonight just... I had to phone in, man. So I don't need to tell any Rangers fan about the last 10 years we went through. And then the last 2 years with this COVID madness. And just... I've seen the fans back in Ibrox. I've watched it. But something about the night just took over me. I was so emotional tonight. Before the kick-off, when the teams came out, the Union Bears display, that stadium, and then watching that team on that pitch play the way they did, and the way the fans reacted, just the combination of the last 10 years, the hate we've had, the crap for the media, then the COVID madness, and we've come through all it, and just not just the team tonight, the fans in that stadium tonight. I was a wreck watching that. I was an emotion. I had tears in my eyes multiple times tonight. Multiple times.
Was it your round, David?
Say again, sorry. Was it my round? Oh God, man. Fair play, but just the emotions were just. It was multiplied, though. Do you know what I mean? It was a roller coaster tonight, just a game, but for me, it was multiplied. The last 10 years and that 2 year of COVID madness that took us away from getting that 55 to be in the stadium, the fans outside, the fans inside the night. Just it was actually more about the fans for me.
That's the
night. You know what I mean?
For the fans.
The team played. They done the job, but the fans for the last 2-3 years, especially, I was emotional for.
David, there's no club without the fans, right? Yeah, great points. Just sit there, mate. We'll come back. You get yourself together, don't enjoy it. Right.
All right, guys. Thank you.
No bother. We'll be right back to you, mate. Just think who I'm going to ask you who played well tonight. Tommy, you're mid-30s, Tommy. So sum up what it means to you.
Oh, Ox, I'm not mid-30s, mate. I'm a lot older than that, but
I know,
like the banner said, Ox.
I'm exaggerating the truth. I'm trying to be kind to you.
Thanks, Ox. It's like the banner said, Ox, make his dream. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And yes, like the boy there just said, the display for the Union Bears was absolute. That did put a thingy in your throat, Ox, to see that banner with that UEFA Cup, and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, you'd love to have seen Walter Smith's figure there holding that European Cup when we went to Manchester. But the display was absolutely superb. But the bottom bit there, Ox, make his dream brilliant. It's like somebody said, believe. So people will say, yeah, the players are tired and everything. It's like the boy said there, Ox, if we play like that Sunday in the first half, the way we played in the first half, I thought some of the football they played in the first half, Ox, was some of the best football. And you know, some of the best football we've played for a long, long time. I thought we battered that mob.
Anyway, we'll be joined by Liz. Evening, Liz.
Good evening. How are we all tonight? That's a stupid question.
How are you?
I'm absolutely buzzing. And one thing, Bourne is back to his best. Yes.
He had a good game, Liz. He had a good game.
I did. I hope he's okay for Sunday, because I think he come off injured, didn't he? Well,
it looked more like sort of crampy to me, because he's not played a lot of football, But who else did you enjoy the night, Liz?
Oh, every single player in that park tonight for our team was amazing. Every one of them. If I had to pick any out, I would say at half time, my man of the match was going to be either Tav or Borna, because they were immense there. But all credit to every player.
I think at times Joe Rebo was exceptional. I don't know what you think of that, Billy.
Listen, mate, you took the words right out of my mouth there, mate. I was just waiting for you to give me a shout. That's the Joe Aribo we know. I thought Joe Aribo was different class. I thought he tired a wee bit in extra time, but that's understandable as well, mate. But his composure on the ball was different class. I love that way he holds the ball, Ox, and he gets his air stuck out, and he you know what I mean? It's like Kenny Dalglish, when Kenny Dalglish used to do that, when he used to shield the ball. Joe Aribo does it. He keeps the ball the same way. And what a left foot he's got on, mate. His left foot is just absolute sublime, eh? I thought Joe Aribo was fantastic tonight. His work rate as well. When that's another thing about Joe Aribo on that side of his game. He never stops working. When it's not happening for him, he works and he works and he works and he works. He doesn't hide. He had that. It was a proper performance for Joe Aribo. And maybe that's him turning the corner at the weekend there, and he's come on to a game there now. So that's what we want, because we need a Joe Aribo in that form. So we do.
Club for your good self, Warren. Get some more people coming in.
I think. Ox, I'll sign off just now, just a last couple of words. Joe Aribo, that's quite right. Even if we have the performance against that mob on Sunday, we'll all be doing well. But no, good night. Really enjoyed it. What a performance for the famous Glasgow Rangers. And it's great for us Rangers supporters, Rangers Radio. Brilliant.
Speak to you soon.
Take care, Warren.
Right, cheers, boys. Right, thank you.
Last word for yourself, Tommy.
I thought Aribo, like we were saying last night, Ox, if they put Aribo up the front, you'd see a different player. And I thought the guy, again, I thought he was immense, Ox. Because like we were saying to you last night, if you played him in the right position with Ramsey behind him, it obviously worked. I don't know if you had a word with Gio, Ox. Did you have a word with Gio and say put him up the front and put Ramsey behind him?
I can't take any credit for that. Ramsey was right.
Well, thanks for having me on the show again, Ox. And I'll love you and leave you, and I'm looking forward to Sunday, mate. All the best, Tommy.
All the best, Tommy.
Big Al. We'll be joined by Big Al. How we doing, big man?
Hi, I'm good. I thought Barisic, he played really well, eh? That's what we need our left back to be doing. Also, I thought Lundstrom, middle of the park, especially the first half, just cutting things out. I think that's put the death nail in Stephen Davis's Rangers career, that performance tonight. I don't think we would see Davis the rest of the season. If he plays like that, I thought he was really good. It's a bit surprised with the substitution when he made the change. I didn't think things were needed to be changed at the time he done it. I thought the team was playing well. I thought Ramsey had 3 or 4 wee runs, darts into the box on about that time. So I was a bit, and then that goal goes in. You're saying to yourself, why did you change it? But overall, great performance. I think we've not won nothing yet. I mean, disappointing in the league. I'll get emotional if we lift the UEFA Cup because if we don't progress to the final, and we don't win the final, it really means nothing. Like onwards to Sunday, the team should take a lot of confidence. I don't think there'll be much at their legs. Maybe the substitution was by one eye on Sunday, but I think the confidence in the team bred a bit of confidence. Goldson again, that brain fart. That was the only mistake, really, I think, that we made that was highlighted, and we were punished for it. So, overall, great performance, great result for the club, great result for the fans, and really proud of the team tonight. Really, really proud of the team.
Well said, big man.
Look, I'll leave you. I just wanted to put my... I am. It's Good Friday here, so I'm going to go and start munching into the Easter eggs.
Good man, mate. You take it.
I need to try them before Sunday. You know what I mean? Make sure they're all right, and I'll get another couple before Sunday. But you look after yourself. Wonderful show on Up the Rangers.
Cheers, big man.
All the best, bud.
David, you back?
Yeah.
You all right now? Who's Sean for you, mate?
I've recovered a wee bit. I've wiped the tears away. I'm a wee bit better.
Nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that.
Regards to the game, man, who am I going to single out? I don't know. Who do you know single out? I think they all played
if you
brilliant.
think it was a team performance, that's fair, mate. Because it was.
Well, no. What I was going to say was, I really wanted to see Lowry tonight. I know we've got Ramsey in there, right? I know, and he done his bit tonight. He showed his class at points. But you know, when he tired, I wanted Lowry on. Lowry on. When we went to equal, when they scored, I was screaming on Twitter, Lowry, get Lowry on, get him on. Lowry and Davis, I wanted the two of them. Davis calms that full team down. I think anybody listening would agree, when we made the changes, when Ramsey came off, and I can't remember who, because I'm too wound up, because I can't think.
Ramsey.
When we made the changes, right, we kind of lost our way. Lowry and Jack, that's right. We kind of lost our way a wee bit, and I was like, after 10 minutes of that, I was panicking, man, and then they fucking scored. Sorry.
What's your language?
Sorry. I'm so sorry. But I really... Listen, we need to start playing Lowry, full stop. That boy is special.
He's going to be special, mate, but I don't think you're going to see much of him. I don't think you're going to see much of him this season. I
think that enough of him that he could step to that level right now, honestly, because that was a young Braga team.
Aye, that's
he could have stepped in there, no bother. That boy is going to go far, and we better start giving him chances, otherwise Chelsea or somebody else will sniff in and take him away from us.
I think the boy's happy with his lot, mate, and I think you might see an announcement soon. But look,
overall, man,
the boy will get his chance.
Overall, my God, that was, if anybody in that stadium tonight they watched one of the most dramatic Rangers games they'll get in their lifetime. That was it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster that ended well, and thank God it did. And who knows what's going to happen.
Good to hear for you, big shout out. Well done, first time call, mate. Yeah.
Cheers, pal. Thanks for having me on, man.
No, we'll talk to you again, mate. Don't be a stranger, eh?
No bother, man. Thank you.
All right. Great to hear for you. Emotional. David's emotional, yeah. Liz?
Sorry?
He's emotional like the rest of us, David.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, I think we can't just sit or stand or do anything and say that Nino's had tears in her eyes with our team's performance tonight, because I certainly did, and I'm super chuffed at every one of our players in the park. Yeah, there was a bit, I thought, if I had to say that the player, he made one mistake tonight, and I thought it was Connor Goldston, but what a game he had. I mean, he was tremendous as well, so
Yeah.
no fault for none of them.
Yeah. I don't think we'd a bad man in the park. Well,
Nope.
Scotty Arfield may get a bit of stick in the dressing room, but...
Yeah, but he just, come on, give the boy credit. I like Scotty Arfield. I think he's such a good player, but I think he just came on and I think he just maybe overtried. But
no, I think you've been too kind, Liz. He missed 2 sitters, Billy.
Oh,
aye,
my big chocolate. Rangers could have scored in 2 Ox, so he could have. No, he's missed 2 sitters for me. Like, you know what I mean. And he will be getting it tight in that dressing room. But listen, it's irrelevant now, mate. It's a good talking point, however, but it's irrelevant now because at the end of the day, mate, we're in the semi-finals, albeit the hard way, but we done it.
Aye, yeah. That's what matters, Liz, isn't it? When it finishes, it goes like a day.
It does. But I mean, we've got to go on to Sunday now.
Oh, well, let's enjoy the night, Liz. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm enjoying the night, but I'm even getting more excited for Sunday now.
Right, good on you. Talking about people who are easily excited, we've been joined by travel. Rob, how are we doing, travel?
I just had to phone in there. Big Al saying it's Good Friday. It's still Good Thursday for some of us. What a night.
Are you still in Florida?
No, I'm in Texas, San Antonio.
Texas, Austin. Was it Austin you were going to?
Well, I'm in San Antonio now, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go in the world, you'll always get to see the Rangers. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Mate, listen, we've been on this journey and we've had a lot of conversations. You think we were 10, 11 years ago, mate? Did you ever think you would see a semi-final, mate, in a European?
Just think about it. What we got, 2008, Manchester, the stuff that we've been through between then and here, we're pushing again. We're 2 games away for getting that type of glory back to the club again. It's just amazing, mate. It's just what we support Rangers for, isn't it? That is what we support the Rangers for, because they put us through so much. And do you know what typifies it most? That bloody captain of yours. 2 weeks ago, last week, I'm calling for him. I'd never want to see him at the club again. Get him done. He's never a captain. And then the night, captain's performance. What about that? He's just brilliant. By the way, I never tell Fox that. That's between you and me.
What about Lundstrom's performance tonight, Trevor?
Lundstrom was, he's brilliant. And I think I heard somebody saying that's the end of Steve Davis. Tonight, I was screaming for a Steve Davis to come on. And just because there was that spell in the game where we just couldn't put our foot in the ball, and I think Steve Davis showed at the weekend just how calm he is on the ball, and there are games where we're going to need somebody that can just come on and just take the heat of the game and just be the person that makes these wee passes, and I always, for me, well, Steve Davis is still on the books at our club. There's always got to be a place for him, and whether that's coming on for the last 10, 15 minutes to kill a game off, that would have been my only criticism tonight. Would maybe I would have brought Stephen Davis on, but in any case,
criticism. We lost a goal, first attempt. It's a fluky goal. We've dominated the game.
How often does that happen to us this season? But we've been horrible luck this year. But great, absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere in the stadium just looked special.
What about the revenue, the profile of the club, everything, travel?
Aye, I know, mate. It's brilliant, and players like Kemar Roof, watching him, he just looks so happy at the end of the game. I mean, that must just mean so much for these guys where they're coming there, and they'll probably take criticism for coming to Scottish football. And here we are. They're playing in nights like that at Ibrox. Aaron Ramsey, I know he's played at the highest parts of it, but come on, he's probably never savoured an atmosphere like that.
Well, we'll be joined by Stuart. Evening, Stuart.
Yeah. Hello.
Evening.
Yes.
Hello. How are you doing, mate? Nice to speak to you. What's on your mind, mate?
Hiya. There was a comment just a couple of phone calls ago. It was about Lowry. I mean, the boy says Lowry is playing outstanding. We've seen him come on the park this year, and we thought he's been brilliant. Of course he's been brilliant. Everything we've seen about that boy, whether he's been in the B team or the A team, he's been superb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought every player in the park tonight, they had 10 marks, except for the substitutions. Gio maybe made them at the wrong time. But we can all look at that and say, why did he make them? Because we've got games coming up and we're in control of the game. The other part to that is you can't. There's no way of marking a player down. I watched a lot of comments on a lot of pages tonight saying about Golson. Golson played his heart out again tonight. Missed a few chances. Arfield came on, missed a chance. We should have that game done by half time. But at the end of the day, we're punching above our weight, as we'd say. 10 years ago. Pardon?
Carry on, Stuart. Carry on.
10 years ago, we were punching where we were. Now we're punching above our weight. Now we're in the brinks of a European trophy. Barcelona's been put of the night. We've got West Ham. We've got Eintracht Frankfurt. And we've got Leipzig. And we beat the second team in Borussia Dortmund in the German League. Or now maybe they're top or close to top. So we should be proud of our team. And the phenomenal display in the first half matches anything that any Rangers team has played all season. So
Can't argue with that.
I don't see any. There's nobody out there that can dispute that. The first half, we were phenomenal. We could have been 3 or 4 up for a half time.
We should have been 3 up, mate. There was nothing wrong with Kieran Roof's goal, I don't think.
Then Roof's hit the bar, second half. Unlucky. He maybe that's a Peter Van Vossen chance, if you remember back when Peter Van Vossen skied out of the bar.
I'm far too young to remember that.
Well, so I've watched the Rangers for that long, but phenomenal performance. And people can come on and say the substitutes didn't fit in. I think Gio maybe made them at the wrong time, and he done it for the right reasons.
No,
aye,
it's only hindsight. It's only hindsight, Stuart. You know, when if they sees the game out, he's a tactical genius. They get one corner, score a goal.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. We've never put a team that we did tonight under as much pressure as we ever had in a European game. They had one chance. The boy hit the ball for a shot outside the box. We had one wee starting moment when there was near enough a climax moment with a pass back when the guy tried to lob the keeper. And then they had one corner. Listen, the whole 90 minutes or the whole 120 minutes, did Rangers ever look under any pressure or losing that game? No, they didn't.
No.
They didn't.
Well said, Stuart.
They didn't. So you've got to look at and be proud of the team. We were all nervous. We were all skin of our teeth. I looked at a Facebook comment. Somebody says, I'm shitting Easter eggs here. I do apologise for the shit part. And I thought, I says to the lassie, just in time for Easter. She says, chocolate time, aye. And I thought, just in time for Easter.
Teaser ones, mate.
Aye. Listen, we were superb tonight.
Well,
superb. And you know that yourself. You've watched the game yourself.
Yes.
You can't deny it. So, how many chances did a quality team like Braga, that, all right, we beat 3 years ago, and we thought we were going into this tie being favourites, when the teams at Braga weren't any worse half than us. I mean, they beat teams like Monaco and things like that.
Take a breath, Stuart. Take a breath. Right. Where are you from, mate?
At the moment, I'm in Kirkmuir Hill, West Mahago. I'm in West Mahago area. I'm in South Lanarkshire.
Good man.
I'm buzzing, kid.
Well said, mate. Well said. Juicy, in you come, mate. Everybody's buzzing.
Why not? Good night. I'll listen to your radio, pal. I'll listen to the rest of your show, pal. Thanks for taking my call.
Cheers, Stuart. Speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Everybody's buzzing, Juicy.
So good to have so many people phoning up tonight. You know, late. It's a late one for you guys, but thanks ever so much for putting this on, guys. I just think it's brilliant. And the only real negatives from tonight was having to listen to that Cragen as co-commentator. I mean, for everything that we've done as a Scottish club in Europe this season, and for the seasons under Stevie as well, he doesn't seem to have anything good to say about us. And even then, at the end, he's talking about, extra time. Well, that would be bad for us going into the Sunday game. can't he just be a little bit positive about what we're doing? I mean, unbelievable, guys. Aside from having to listen to his nonsense, fantastic game to watch. I think BT do a good job of covering these games for people that aren't there. So it was a real, good game to watch on TV from my point of view. My family enjoyed it, which was great. And you're right, we weren't ever really not in control of the game. I mean, it was just unfortunate they had one corner and they scored from there. It was a really good performance. Yeah, we played an extra half an hour, but we made a lot of substitutions, guys. We'll be ready for Sunday. But let's enjoy tonight. And have a damn good rest tomorrow, because we need it after that.
I've got a crush. We've been joined by our mate Ian. How are we doing, Ian?
I'm no bad. I'll make it short and sweet. Fantastic display tonight by the team, and fantastic by the fans, and fantastic by everybody that's on this radio tonight. And can I just wish Darren Hamilton a happy birthday? He was at the game tonight, and he's on the chat below. And happy birthday, Darren. And it was just an amazing game, amazing scoreline. Looking forward to Sunday and bring it on. And thanks very much. And I wish everybody good night.
Cheers, Ian. Always great to speak to you, mate.
Happy birthday,
see you later, lads.
Cheers. Oh, good to hear from you. Billy, the manager, you give him stick when things go wrong. You've got to give him credit. He's got us through a tie. Another one.
Oh, I know, mate. I know, but we're never happy as Rangers supporters. He makes a mistake, we're all at the tap it. He makes a great decision in games. We're praising him. That's the nature of the beast, unfortunately, at football. I mean, he's made the change at that particular time to try and see the game out. I thought, just my personal thoughts, instead of camera, I would have brought Stephen Davis on there just for his old tid, and just to keep it simple. That's my only difference in the change here. That's what I'd have done. But regarding anything else, mate, he's got it bang on. You know what I mean? You can't knock him for what happened for the goal, because the goal that they scored to take it, that's basically they're up. It's the first time they're up the park, isn't it? They've no cut us open. We've lost it for a set piece. And if you're saying that today, I mean, it's a bit hypothetical as well, but if you've got a Stephen Davis there, Stephen Davis is on the post. Could he have been on the near post or the back stick? I mean, we can argue that point all day long as well, mate. But you can't blame the manager for the goal. That's the players to blame there, because, as I said before,
Can't take your call right now. Just leave your message after the tone.
All right. I think you're right, mate. Liz, Giovanni got us into the semi-final. Come in Europe, all right. We know what we've done in the league, but it's not about the league tonight. It's about Europe. And what he's done, got us out of group stages, won the games, got 7 out of 9 points. Then we knock out Dortmund, knock out Red Star Belgrade, and knock out Braga, and it's phenomenal.
Oh, it's brilliant. And as he says, there's plenty more good things to come for our team, and I honestly think that we can win this.
Oh, right.
But the one thing
we've been joined by Jamie, evening Jamie.
The one thing I would like to say is.
Sorry, I'll let the current speaker just finish. Sorry, I've come in. So
on you go, Liz.
We have to give some credit to Mr. Wee Alfie Morelos being there tonight, and that was just wonderful at the end. The scenes with him was amazing, but it was so sad to see him in crutches.
I know. How are you doing, Jamie?
I know, I'm ecstatic tonight. I thought it was brilliant. There wasn't much failures on the park.
Nothing,
Borna Barisic, I thought, really justified his selection tonight. I thought it was brilliant in the first half. You've got to expect, if he's not played a lot of football, to kind of fall away in the second, which I thought he did. But John Lundstrom for 90 minutes was amazing tonight. I thought the whole team were brilliant, and I did watch the Leipzig game before us. I think they're going to be a tough opponent, but this Rangers team can do it. The way they're playing now in Europe, I think I've got the belief, I've got the battle fever on. I'm just so happy tonight.
There you go, Billy.
Different class, mate. I mean, what was I going to say there? That team never really cut us open, buddy. As I said before, mate, Big McGregor's not really had a save to make. Early piece, really, has he? And anything that did happen, it was our own mistakes, mate. That was costing us at times. When we should have been a wee bit more composed on the ball and keeping it and just calming things down. But we're starting to, as I said, mate, the ball was like a hot tatty type thing. I thought our game management could have been a wee bit better as well. That's something we can definitely improve on as our game management. But that will come as well, because I'm sure what will happen is they'll look at that back and they'll pick the bones out the full game in extra time, and they'll take that on board and they'll learn from it, because every game we seem to be getting better and better and better as this tournament progresses.
I thought that was a quite a dominant performance, if I'm being honest, tonight, Jamie. From start to finish, mate. Well, listen, 3-1 actually flattered Braga. If I've been really honest, it should have been a 5 or 6 in 90 minutes, mate.
I know, I was quite surprised at how much we dominated the game, but you can tell these players want to go far in this competition, and it does help that they come out as well. But no, a lot of things went for us tonight, but we did deserve the win. I was gutted when they scored, and it's the same as what we've seen most of the season. It's corner kicks. We've not got anybody on the posts again, and McGregor, I felt, could have came off his line for that corner again. And I'm just a bit worried.
I would need to see that, see how close it was. I never really looked at it.
It's about 6 or 8 yards out, and okay, it's maybe no obvious that he should come out, but he's still. It's a similar story this season where maybe they've got one shot on target, the opposition, and it's a draw or a goal or whatever it is. But I feel it was a bit needless for it to go extra time today, and I agree with one of the previous callers that maybe the subs, I wouldn't have made those changes. I would have took Ryan Kent off, who I thought wasn't having his greatest game, and I would have put Lowry on as well.
I thought Ryan Kent started the game very well.
Maybe, but in the second half, I did feel he tired a bit. Like, there was a couple of chances he never hit the target again today, and I don't know if he's lacking a bit of belief or maybe it's just tiredness, but I would have put Lowry on for him, and I wouldn't have brought Arfield on, because I'm sick of Arfield playing now for Rangers, to be honest. I feel as though he's offering nothing. For about 12, 14 games.
He's not having the best run for us, and we'll see where it goes with Scotty, but I've liked him, but at the moment it's not working for him, Liz, is it?
No, as I say, I think we've got a lot of players, but as I say, we've got a lot of injuries and all, but I think I have to admit, I do like Scotty Boy, but I just don't think he's actually in his game, but I think he will get better again. He will. I think he's lacking confidence as well, but that's just my opinion.
Maybe the chances were too far out for him, Billy.
A Daisy cutter, mate. A Daisy cutter would be more like it. But just to touch on the caller's his opinion there on the McGregor situation. I'm sorry, buddy, but I tend to disagree on this one, mate. Alan McGregor's never had that. He's never had that in his locker the first time around, and he's certainly not going to hate in his locker the first time around. He's certainly not got to hate in the second time around, buddy. To me, when you've got a goalkeeper like that, it's about protecting. He protects you, and you protect him. We've got that kind of ball into our box. Your centre halves know that our keeper's not going to come, so they should be going and dealing with that, buddy. That's just my personal opinion on it. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody here. What I'm saying is Alan McGregor's never had that in his locker. He's not going to come out and pluck the boys out of the sky like that. It's not going to happen, buddy. But I can see your point, and I can see your rationality in it. How you're thinking that way, buddy. But to me, when that's no Alan McGregor's game.
Right.
That's your centre halves. That's your centre halves to deal with that type of crosses into the box, mate.
Do you see Lundstrom and Jack covered a lot, just make wee passes, letting us play, getting involved. It worked really well, and then I thought, if I'm being honest, I thought Ramsey was maybe quiet the first 20 minutes, and then he grew into the game. Do you see?
Yeah, he did grow into the game. I didn't think he was outstanding tonight. I think maybe some of us had hoped for him to really sort of push up and be very creative, but he was doing bits and pieces. But the unsung heroes of the performance tonight are undoubtedly Lundstrom and Jack. And they play that kind of role that just keeps it recycle the ball, keep it going, cut them out in the midfield, just restart the play. And they were doing that tonight, particularly Lundstrom, who you could see he was dead on his feet at the end of the match there. He was just doing everything for us. And he did have one moment near the end where he gave it away and was sweating it a little bit. But just so pleased for the guys in the midfield. And also, does everyone think that Aribo's starting to come back onto a game again?
Yes. I thought Joe Aribo. I had him just behind Tav and Lundstrom tonight. If I'm being honest, Juicy, I thought at times he was excellent.
Yeah, he was knocking the ball on a couple of those corners where he was knocking the ball on. He was creative tonight. Went on a couple of really nice runs. Was unlucky to not be on target with one shot. I think he's just starting to come back onto form again for another crucial part of the season. Because we've missed him when he was off form, guys, and when he's on form, he's just fantastic for us. So let's keep it going, Joe. Come on.
I thought Joe was excellent. I thought, by the way, if I'm being also honest, Liz, Kemar Roof should have scored. The one that got chopped off aside, he should have scored 2 other goals in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Roof's head went down and he got his first goal disallowed. But then he came back and I thought he had a brilliant game too. But
he did a good game, but particularly the one in the first half, Billy, when he hit the bar, he's got to score there. Like Scotty Arfield, he's got to score there.
Oh, I know, mate. He's made a great wee run. He's ghosted in the back there. I think they must work on that in training, mate. That kind of the ball goes in there and the wee flick onto the back stick. But he's got to score. It was actually harder today what he did do. Regarding hitting the bar, but you know what I mean. But Big Roof, as I said in the pre-match show, mate, you get the service into the big man, and he'll go on and end it. And he's scored the one that's took the sting out of the game, and it's basically put it through. He could have had a barrel road.
What about his finish for the one that was offside, Billy?
Oh, different class, mate. Different class. I mean, he's read what the guy was going to do there. A lot of players maybe panicked in there, but he knew exactly what he's wanting to do. It was a great wee dinker of the keeper. I'm shouting, it's in. And then I'm like, when you see it back, I mean, he's a whisker offside to you know what I mean?
All right.
A whisker offside.
Get yourselves on mute if you're there. We're just going to have a quick message for Captain James Tavernier.
What's happening, Rangers fans? I'm losing my voice. What a special night for us all. I'm really proud of all the players, you as the fans, and what an amazing night for everyone. So, semi-finals here we come. But we've got a really important game this weekend, and hopefully we need to take that effort and desire into this weekend and try and get ourselves in the final. But everyone enjoy tonight. Take care. See you later.
I know some people are critical of James Tavernier, but he's grown into this captain's role. Let me think. Jamie?
No, it was brilliant tonight to have. He gave the ball away a couple of times in the first half, but ultimately he does pop up with the goals. And today, I think Lundstrom was just integral today to what we did. Like, when he plays in Europe, he seems to excel. I actually didn't think he would play tonight because he's injury at the weekend there, and I was thinking maybe just no risk him if it's a groin injury. But he was the man of the match tonight, like out of the players that were on there. Now, what Gio does is if he selects him or Jack, one of the two of them drop in, and it becomes a back three. And it does, since that started happening. I think it first started happening against Dortmund, where Lundstrom went into the back three. But since that point, Tav, and if it's been the left back, if it's Barisic or Bassett, they get forward, and that's been key. I think that the other teams can't cope with that when the two fullbacks are in their box. But no, Tav was brilliant today.
I know people have had their issues with him, Liz, but he's a young man that's developed into a captain of Glasgow Rangers.
Me? Yeah. He's some captain. I've never ever had a wrong word about Tav. I think he's just been amazing. Never had a wrong word.
You just love it, but Juicy, in you come.
Look where he came from, guys. He started off with us as a Warburton signing in the Championship. So, he's been with us through some of those harder times. And then obviously into the Premiership and got the captaincy and, took us some time to get back to where we were. But just look at the stats. Look at the goals and assists that this guy has scored for us. Not just the pens. It's just unbelievable stats for a right back. I know that a few fans have had a different relationship with him, and they haven't always felt that he's been a great leader. I think he's really grown as our captain, and whatever time he finishes with us, he'll go with my best wishes. Whether he retires with us or goes elsewhere, whatever he does, after this season, hopefully he'll stay. I'm sure he will, because he ain't going to get what he's got here at any other club. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And that's what I want all the other players to think about as well. And, we've got players that are coming towards, the ends of their deals and that. Really hope a lot of them can re-sign, because there's still a lot that they can give for this club. But Tav, I don't think he owes us anything, guys, really.
Billy?
Yeah, I can only agree with the man's comments here, mate. But the only thing that you didn't say is character. Character's a big thing at any football club, and I've had my comments with Tav as well. I've never never slagged the guy, but I've been constructive with him in my comments. But he's just getting better and better and better. James Tavernier, and as I said, the character he's shown to prove the doubters wrong has been just phenomenal, and that's what we need. And he's shown in these big games, in the big games when it matters, and even in games when it's when things are maybe no going our way. He's trying to drive the team on, and he's turning into a proper Rangers captain, and it can only be better. It can only get better and better for the boy, and it can only benefit Rangers, Ox, because he's been phenomenal, and he was brilliant tonight again. You know what I mean? Two goals. You know what I mean? What can you say about the boy? You know what I mean? For a fullback, different class. We can rattle on about stats all night, but he's got character, and he's one of our, for me now, like big time.
All right, we're going to wrap up now. Get a last word for Liz. Sum up what it means for the Berets.
Absolutely brilliant. Bring on Sunday.
Yeah. Well said, Liz. Good to speak to you. Speak to you soon, all right?
Okay, speak on Sunday. Bye.
Bye. Jamie?
Good night, Liz.
It's amazing to get into a semi-final. I'm old enough to remember Manchester and going to Fiorentina. This is a different team. This this Rangers team want to attack. It's attractive football. It's not just sitting in and hoping for the 0-0. I think that last semi was 0-0 over the two legs, was it no? And then extra time. This is different. So no, it's exciting times. We just need to keep our focus. But Sunday's a big game as well, and hopefully the players haven't tired too much, and hopefully the manager can get it right if he's making changes. But on to Sunday. But even if we don't do it on Sunday, tonight makes a big difference. The fact we get through that, so I'm delighted.
Yeah, good to speak to you, Jamie. Always is. Speak to you soon, all right?
Right, cheers, all the best.
Cheers.
All the best, Jamie.
Right, okay, Juicy Bear, the floor's yours. Give us your final thoughts, the last call.
Well, incredible night, guys. I think I need to go for a lie down and then just review it all in the morning because, just enjoy yourself, Bears, because these nights, don't come around too often. We had a great time in 2008 and we're reliving it now, aren't we? And tremendous opportunity now to get to a final. And obviously we've got a big game on Sunday before then. That'll be to get to another final. We've still got so much to play for, and just let's get behind the team. Because as Bridgerman says, they really need us. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
All the best, Juicy.
What about you, Billy Boy?
Mate, what can I say, Ox? I'm over the moon, mate. What a jag in Nairn this has gave the club, the fans, the players, everything involved with Glasgow Rangers Football Club, mate. It's good as a huge jag in Nairn. We're showing a real togetherness now that I've not seen for a wee while. But it's something else, mate. I'm ecstatic. Bring it on Sunday, mate, and come on, the great Glasgow Rangers, because we love yous, man. Brilliant.
All right, can I thank Oracle Thursday night coming into the show, particularly David and Stuart, first time callers, but of course Liz, Jamie, Juicy, but the one and on Travel Rug, Warren, Tommy, and Ian for Facebook, one of our all-time favourites. Thanks for joining us, Billy. Great night, big night, special night in Rangers Radio. Thanks to Fox and Old School Blue, and a shout out for my mate Fox, and we've been here through all the hard times, the bad times back in the day, previous platforms, and now we're in the semi-final in a major European trophy. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. We'll be back tomorrow night, Jeff and the Bridgeman, talking about all things Rangers. And remember, we are the people.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though at times they have been hard, we've followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. boys in blue, the most successful team in football.